like to thank our sponsor, Dubby. Dubby is an amazing drink that helps with concentration and reaction speed. It's the perfect drink for gaming. It comes in 3 amazing flavors like Galaxy Grenade, Dragonade, and Dub Sludge. Each flavor is amazing, and you should try them all if you want. If you're trying to get a discount off on your first purchase, use code WheezyTheGamer for 10% off. And once again, thank you, Dubby.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are reacting to Undisciplined Menace Sleepover by Devontae the One. Now before we get into the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the latest uploads. I also want to thank everyone for supporting the channel so much. We finally hit a bit over 100 subs, and I want to thank you so much for showing appreciation. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
Shut the f up! Shut up! Shut up! I just want
Shut up! Bro, what? What happened?
Yes. Discipline. The force that builds character, respect, and if done properly, doesn't turn you into a dickhead around elders like some people I grew up with. So when I was 10, back in my hometown, there was this white boy down the street that I used to hang out with outside from time to time. We're gonna call him by his nickname I gave him, Gizmo, because he acted like one of them little gremlins from, well, Gremlins. We were street friends, but we were from 2 different worlds. For example, all the basic home training and discipline I got growing up, he had the opposite. Why?
Wow.
Well, cause his parents were pussies. Ain't no way I'm treating my parents like he did and not ending up on a t-shirt. Ain't nobody gonna slide for me. Bro, I'm an adult and I still say yes ma'am, no sir. The first time and last time I ever seen this thing in action was the day that he asked me to have a sleepover at his house, and it was also the first time I done ever went over the stereotypical middle-class white person's house, so everything that I experienced was new to me. So I get my parents' permission. I have my folks meet his folks because my parents didn't believe in letting me go over some rando's house that they didn't know, and I don't blame them, because you got me 50 shades of freaked up if you think I'm gonna be in a get out situation. When I say this experience was like a movie, bruh, I should have wore 3D glasses because everything I witnessed had me shook like an iPhone notification. So I get inside, and the first thing I noticed was that it smelled like straight wet dog in there. Like, who been living in here? Crypto? His mom's like, hey honey, you and Devontae want some cookies? He like, shut up Donna, we're not hungry yet. I'm like,
what?
Whoa. First of all, listen buddy, if I ever call my parents by their first names, I'd be the first name on a grave site. Like, what's wrong with this little dude? Second of all, I don't speak Italian. So who is this we you speak of? I would love a cookie. Now, even though I just witnessed blasphemy, this ain't my house. So anything that went on in there was none of my business, no my concern. So I continued to stay cordial and calm. So while we walk into his room, right, I'm looking in the living room, there's hair everywhere. On the couch, the floors, the TV stands, the counters. Like, bro, who do y'all got shedding in here? Jada Pinkett? I see why my great grandma used to put plastic over her couch. Cause of stuff like this. And don't even get me started on his room. When we got in there, I seen his console collection. Bro was spoiled. This was back in 2009. So he had a GameCube, a Game Boy, a Game Boy Advance, a PSP, a PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, an Atari, a Sega Genesis, a Nintendo DS, a Nintendo 64, a Sega Saturn, a boombox, a 2001 iPod, a Sega Dreamcast, a Mega Drive, and a Famicom. Bro, to this day, I still don't know how the freak he got his hands on those 2, because they were Japan exclusive. You couldn't get those in America back in 2009 unless you were like Bill Gates. Gizmo dad must have been a part of like a game console cartel or something. I don't know. All I know is he had it all. Even had his own gateway computer. His own personal gateway computer. I wish I had that back then, cause back at my house, we had a family computer that I had to wait my turn to use or didn't get a turn at all. I ain't gonna cap. I was mad jelly, cause I ain't have none of this back at the house except the PlayStation 2. Seeing all that made me never wanna leave. Until I went to use the bathroom on the other side of the house. Oh my gosh, y'all. I had to pass through the kitchen and the living room. And on my way to excrete bodily fluids, I saw his mama cooking food. She put her bare fingers in the food and taste tested the food, bruh. Oh my gosh, somebody come get her. She turned into a liquor. Bro, I almost wanted to throw up. And oh no, it.
Bruh. Bro, let me go turn that down real quick.
It gets worse. Her other son walks in the kitchen, gets on top of the counter, puts his disgusting, dirty feet on top of the counter where she was preparing the food. Man, somebody come get Jack Jack. Somebody come get they child. Mind you, little dude just came back from playing with the dog in the backyard. Do you know how many pots and pans would fly across my head if I did some junk like this? I'm gonna let y'all take a guess. All of them. Now again, even though I just witnessed blasphemy, this ain't my house and I ain't eat that food. So anything that went on in that house was none of my business, nor my concern. So I continued to stay cordial and calm until I got back to the room. I'm walking back. First thing I hear down the hallway, F you, Donna. But this time she was actually arguing with Gizmo.
Dang.
I'm like, here it go again. From the minute I heard them yelling down the hallway to the minute I walked back into the room, they were going at it. Rah, 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 rah. Milk and cookies. Rah, 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 rah. Ketchup and mustard. He calling her all out her name. Everything under the sun. I'm sitting there like, if I ever would have said something like that to my parents, I would have ended up on Channel 5. And I know for a fact y'all smoking some dick if you think I tried to calm down the situation. Like, who finna intervene? Huh, not me. Let them argue. That ain't my problem. This already crazy enough that I'm witnessing a dysfunctional household before my nuts dropped. I ain't even know what dysfunctional meant back then. This was none of my business, nor my concern. I just sat there shocked, but still cordial and calm. Until he slapped her.
Dang. Ain't no way.
That was my breaking point. I was like, okay, it's time for me to go. Ain't no way I just saw what I saw. I am shooketh,
No
big
way,
fella.
bruh.
I grabbed my stuff and left and walked back down the street to my house. They was too busy arguing and fighting to notice. And luckily it was 7 o'clock, so still there was a little bit of light outside before sundown. Best believe I never talked to Gizmo ever again. Saw him on the block after that a couple times, and each time I looked the opposite direction.
Dang.
Hey, listen.
I would have did say, I can't lie, that's crazy. He slapped his own mama and she let him get away with it? That's crazy. That's crazy. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to go over there and show some support to Devontae the One. Also make sure to show some support over here by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.